Hey guys, and welcome back to the World Decade Challenge. And it has taken on this new name because of this challenge that I didn't invent it, but I didn't see anyone else doing it. So this is not all my idea. I did get a lot of this stuff from Morbid Gamer and of course everyone else who does a decades challenge. So this is the African decades challenge. Before I get into this, I'm just gonna go over the rules real quick. Now this is 1550s Africa, and I will have this, linked down below. You should also go ahead and watch where I make our two founders and our little starting village where we're going to be living. Those will also both be on the gallery under my gallery ID, which will be in the description. There is also a link to my African Historical Gatherings page. This really should just be named Historical Gatherings page because I will have research from all different kinds of places. Next, we are going to start in France, so after this episode, tomorrow you could be expecting where we make our France founders. And I've been doing a lot of research for that recently, and I'm really excited to get started. So anyway, getting started, a lot of this is kind of up to you. This isn't like a challenge where you need to stick to the rules completely. You just kind of take the basic rules and just run with it and take it wherever you want to go. For me, this is The Sims. This is not real life. And in the 1500s and the beginning of the 16th century, there was a lot of slave trade going down in Africa. We are not going to be replicating any of this in The Sims 4. There will be no more transatlantic slave trade in this Let's Play. None. But I will be trying to make it as historical as possible without playing with that, because this is a Sims, and I don't want to recreate that, but people still need to move around because eventually I want to have every single one of our families all be living, or all have a branch living in America. So we'll have a branch living in America and the native country. But people still need to move around is my point. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to have people emigrating to all of these different countries where slaves were being imported and exported from. That's not going to be happening, but our descendants from our two founders will be moving to those areas. So they'll be moving to like Portugal and some other places. Now I'm not sure how I'm kind of gonna recreate everything yet. Again, it's still in the works. It'll be added to the Decades Challenge rules, as I go along. Now, a lot of these huge empires in Africa also contributed to the slave trade. Again, there will be none of that. Africa's kind of just like a peaceful place to live. I guess it would be Sim Africa, so Sim Africa, yeah. So it's not actual Africa, but I want to try and make it as historical as possible because I love the African, every African culture, all the people, the clothing, the history. It's very interesting, and I've done a ton of research. And again, you can look at all the research here on my Historical Gatherings page, and I'll have that linked below as well. Anyways, getting on with our two founders. Our founders are a Songhai man and a Yoruba woman. Now, our Songhai man, his name is Ike Kaba, and he would have lived in here in the Songhai Empire in the city of Gao, and he met beautiful Yijibe just on the outskirts of the Songhai Empire because she lives in the Yoruba Empire. Now, from what I read, inter-ethnic marriages really, it depended on where you were. Sometimes it was a big deal, sometimes it wasn't a big deal. So my founders, they wanted to, go off on their own and set up their own place to live and, set up their own village where their family can thrive. Now, they did leave behind Ike's mother and father, which I didn't make in The Sims, but Ike's mother and father were suspected to be in the Songhai Empire and also living in the city of Gao, probably with their extended family as well. Now, I don't think that Gao's parents were supportive of the marriage because he kind of just met her outside the town and they might have had a different plan. So maybe I think that would contribute to why he left, because usually when they marry, a woman would go live with her husband, depending on where you are in Africa. We're in Western Africa, and again, it's dependent. From what I read, it's dependent on which people's, because they all have different traditions, and I'm not sure how that would work out. But for us, Yajibe is moving with Ike. Now, we can assume she had her own reasons for this, like perhaps her parents had arranged for her to be married to someone else and she didn't want to marry them, and she was outside of Benin. She would have lived like on the outskirts of Benin, what is now Benin, but in the Yoruba Empire. So she probably was hanging out outside, trying to let off some steam, and she ran into Ike, and he just thought she was the most beautiful woman in the world. Anyways, so after their whole love story unfolded, they ended up getting married and moving to around here where my mouse is now, right outside the Songhai Empire, about a week away from Timbuktu. This is because they probably would have wanted to go into the Songhai Empire and go to Gao and Timbuktu and trade their goods and stuff. In the beginning, it's just going to be the two of them, so hopefully one day they will be the elders of their village, which I'm really excited about. And, their kids will be the next generation elders, and it'll just be really interesting to see how it all turns out. Now, this is kind of just basic rules, as you start playing. I'm going to be using a ton of custom content. I'm not going to be playing in different areas for a few years. I'm going to be playing 1 full year in each area. Now, whether we get through a full year or not in each episode is, dependent on what happens in that episode. But if we get through a half a year, then I'll just play the other half off screen. And if I play anything off screen, I will take tons of screenshots and I will record bits and pieces, if there are roles that are happening or anything else. But anyways, obviously, if you want to read more about this, I will have this linked below. This is the spreadsheet. Now, this will also be linked below. This is the World Decade Challenge spreadsheet. So over here, obviously, we have the Essingwald family. We have the information and the timeline. And over here, we have the Kaba. So this is their information family. Ike and Yujide are both, they're both 16 years old. They kind of just ran off and got married together in the, mostly Aruba and probably Songhai, but it's really hard to find specific, things tied to Songhai culture. So for a lot of this, we're probably just going to be going with the Aruba, which is fine. She would have had the most impact on the kids because she would take care of them most of the time, even though they probably would be forced to follow the husband's religion. but then again, I really like the Yoruba people. Actually, they are my favorite. Anyways, in tradition, their names, when they were named, it had to have something to do with their birth. So when they're born, the kind of situation that the birth was, because every birth is different, kind of that's what the name would mean. For instance, Ike's name means God will laugh, God laughed. So when he was born, the elders kind of oversaw his birth, and then 8 days afterwards they would decide on the name, and usually one of these was the grandparents, which is really interesting. I really like that. Obviously our two founders are going to be naming their own children. We'll find a name that fits the circumstances of their birth. Anyway, back to the timeline. Oh, that's the England timeline. We are actually going to roll for the farm. Now we are already past the first 4 days because we played in England for the full year of 1550. We are going to be playing in Africa for the full year of 1551. So we're going to be rolling for what the farm is going to be like in Africa. There are 6 different ones that we can choose, that the number can fall on. 1 is drought, 2 is locust, 3 poor soil, 4 none, 5 double crop harvest, and 6 famine. I do have the same mod that I'm using for England for each of the gardening aspects. So we are just going to roll real quick and we'll see what it lands on. So we have our dice 6 over here. We're going to roll. It landed on 3. 3 is poor soil. So we will go ahead and set that up with poor soil. I'm just going to type this in real quick. And yeah. So now we can start. We're going to have this until Sunday. So obviously if you watched the last episode, you will know that our sim is pregnant. Her name is Marjorie. She's pregnant. She's going to be giving birth probably around Friday or Saturday. So I think either I will go over there and just record the birth of the baby and the naming, and then the rolling of the baby and the mother to see if they live around Saturday. So you might catch a clip of the baby being born in the beginning of the next episode in England. Also, we're going to be starting France soon, so that is exciting as well. But for the meantime, we've been talking about this for so long. Oh my goodness. We are actually going to get into actual gameplay because I am excited to go over that. Okay, so these are our 2 founders. This is obviously Yejide and this is EK, looking very, bored, something like that. Anyways, this is their beautiful house/village/houses. I will have this be linked below again because it was great. I actually managed to get the bamboo balls for this, which is really nice. Now I know that they would sit on the floor and they didn't really have chairs, but Sims don't really like to sit on the floor when they eat, so I want them to be able to sit around the fire and eat without not sitting around the fire and eating. There's a bunch of different stuff in here. There is a harp that they cannot play. Can they? Yeah, they can play. Yeah, so there's the harp and there's some smaller ones which they can't play. Obviously the lights, they're just candles. And that is just singing. This is going to be their crop box. There is a loom, but it is actually just a computer, which I will be turning off unless they absolutely need it. I am just going to turn this off for everyone. They'll only use that if they absolutely need to. We're gonna be setting up their farm today, and I will link the hammock below because it took me so long to find a hammock, CC. I'm not kidding. It took me forever. Also, this is the bassinet. Because I have the invisible crib mod, I just like 9 and 0'd this up until it reached the same height as the other cribs. And I'm just gonna stick the baby in there. And it won't, look like an African baby. It'll look like an English baby. Because it'll have a white frock on. But that's okay. This is her sink and her stove, and then her countertops. And this is her hut, this is his hut. It's obviously bigger because, obviously. First thing I want to do is purchase them some chickens because they do have $725 left over from the build. I am not sure which kind of roosters they would have, or roosters or chickens in general. I'm gonna actually go look it up real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, so they either kind of look like the Fayumi ones, or the Plymouth Rock ones, so I think I'll just get one of each. Yeah, and so we'll have 2 chickens that we can get eggs from. We also have this kava thing, which I'm excited to play with. The first thing I'm gonna do is set up the thing that we just rolled for soil. The first thing I'm going to have him do is also, this are trash cans, these are trash plants. The first thing I'm gonna have him do is just start planting the garden. He has some papayas, some guavas, some rice grain, and some wheat grain. We're gonna plant these first. We're gonna have a wheat row up here, a rice row, the second row, and then we'll put trees. Okay, I'll move this one down, the wheat. And then we have papayas, so we'll put a papaya there and a papaya there, and we'll put our 4 guava trees right here. And we can only harvest once a week, so we will be foraging for some more food after he goes and plants everything. I am just gonna have him plant real quick, and I'm gonna have her go meet the chickens. So we have officially begun. So she's gonna scatter some feed nearby for our little chickens. Oh, they look so cute. Oh, he likes gardening. That's good. Are the chickens stuck? I may have to move this grass out of the way, so they can actually get where they need to go. And maybe they can actually get out and make it to the feed. Okay. Come on, guys. Come on, chickens. Oh, this one has... Oh. Oh, I want to name them. Okay. She was just continuing to yell, for food as I was talking. Rude. I am gonna look up some names, some African names for pets. Ooh, I think we'll name him Beka, which means to watch. And we will name our hen, we will name her Annie, which means friend. I'm really digging the way that their names have different meanings, and they actually use the meanings a lot in like their daily life. I think that's really interesting. Anyway, she's just talking to the chickens. We'll name the chicken. It's called Fowl's Castle. What should we have her do? Oh, you know what I need to put in here? A laundry basket. I can't believe I never put a laundry basket in here. But I didn't. Back here, can I have you help your man with watering some plants, please? And then we will have you guys try for a baby. Aw. It's so cute. Honestly, I'm so happy I started this challenge. He's planting away. He's kind of hungry. I might have her make some food. She would need to catch a fish, though. So maybe change into your cold weather outfit because it's a bit chilly. And Africa, okay. I draw the line when it starts to... Oh, right. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot to put a fishing thing in the pond. I can't believe I forgot about that. Here it is. We're gonna just hide it in the baobab tree. Because I'm sneaky like that. Go gather up some water and then go fishing. After you water the rest of the plants, I suppose. Actually, leave that to your hubby. Yeah, leave that to your hubby. Okay, what do you mean? Oh, you can go fishing. You just can't gather water. That's not the end of the world, actually. You guys just became good friends. Nice. But she's gonna go fishing so she can catch enough money. I guess fish is money, so. Yeah, time is money. Fish is money. She needs to catch some fish so that she can feed her animals. And then, after she makes dinner, they will woohoo for the first time. Now, if you're wondering where I plan on my Sims going to the bathroom, I actually have a ladder mod that allows them to just go to the bathroom wherever they want. This is really useful for like off-the-grid houses because they don't need to have a toilet or anything. Oh, did you finally catch a fish? Aww. Okay, you got a perch. Do you want to come over here and cook it? Thank you. She's gonna go pee real quick. You should kind of be fine with her peeing. She is your wife. Come hang out over here. Because we're waiting for the food. This is the hangout? Can we disable your phone for good too? Okay. We have an hour before it's ready. You kinda wanna talk and stuff, and you guys have a while before it's ready. Do you guys wanna woo-woo? They're just talking. Do you guys want to woo-woo? Why is the option just not coming up? Opera Rose.
Paringo Spa. What do you Oh.
His hands? It says you can woohoo over there, but you can't woohoo in the bush. Can you sleep in the bed? You can sleep in the bed, you just can't woohoo in the bed. Okay. I don't know why they can't woohoo in the bush. They can't woohoo in a shower. They can't woohoo outside at all. And I'm not sure why. Yeah, I don't know why. They can boohoo in a tent. I'll get them a tent. We'll give them $500 so they have $50 left over. We'll get them a little tent. It'll just chill out over here. I know it looks really, not on par with the times. I don't care. It's closer than the normal tents. Yes. Yes. Why didn't I think of this before? Yes, go use the tent. I is smart. Ta-da! Don't worry, that's not a screenshot. It is Thursday. I don't know if you're pregnant. We'll go one more time just to make sure. And then I'll have you guys go to bed. Because we need children. Okay. You're gonna go sleep in your little area. And you're gonna go sleep in your bed. This is adorable. I love this. And she's pregnant! That happened so fast. Okay, he is up and ready to get to work. We're gonna change him into his working outfit. He is gonna go feed the chickens a little bit. The garden is not quite ready, so I think I'm gonna have him go fishing in the morning.
Anermaloo!
Oh, you could probably also check for honey. Oh, he crowed.
Peppa Anermaloo.
Aw.
Yabba horn.
Oh, I write you can't gather water. Did I try to have you gather water? I think it did. Anyway, he's going fish while his beautiful wife sleeps. Okay, yeah, she's pregnant now. How long does this last for? For 17 more hours? Nah. That just feels cheaty. I do like the spirits. I think it makes it seem more African, but they don't really have any elders at the moment, so I think we'll wait to add the ancestor trait until after their very first ancestors passed away. And then we'll kind of get the ancestral people going. What's up, bud? Oh, did he not catch a single fish? What's she supposed to cook for breakfast if there's no fish? Okay, I don't think she can cook anything else for breakfast. 4 fish, holy moly. Nah, dog. Nah. We can't even catch 1 fish. How are we supposed to catch that many? Is this fish still good? Oh my gosh, you need to grab some fish. And then go fishing. You should probably also get up and grab some fish before it spoils, because that would be just a huge waste of fish. Also, I'm gonna have you come over here and release the spirits so that they go away. Thank you. You're getting to be a little annoying. Where are you off to go put your plate, sir? I have to wait. That must be his favorite place to place it. Right there. To hide it from me. put it where I can't get it. We have poor soil, so this is kind of sucking to have to try and grow them. She seems happy though. She seems to like fish. She's gonna go over here and pee. She's gonna go hide her dish for me as well. Okay. I'm gonna send her foraging to see if she can't go find some things to eat. And he is fishing. What are you catching this time? Oh, he looks so happy that he caught this. Look at that. He's so happy he caught that. Throws it back in. Disappears beneath the surface. Nothing. He got nothing. He's fishing level 2. He just hasn't caught a single fish. I didn't even look to see what the traits were. He's very good at DJ misking, and he's very good at bowling. She's bad at mediumship. I don't know what that is. And she's good at rock climbing. Oh, he finally caught his very first fish.
Don't be loud.
What is it? It's a minnow. Oh my gosh. He got a minnow. Let's see. I'm pretty sure we live next to a river. I'm like 30% sure. Yeah, obviously we live a week away from Timbuktu. This is Timbuktu. Could literally just walk over to it. The trading station is a bit further away though. The trading station is like... Yeah, you can't see the trading station from here. Maybe I should put Timbuktu. Timbuktu? Maybe I should put Timbuktu where the trading station is. Do you want to take a break from fishing, buddy? Some people are welcoming you to the neighborhood. Can I see you in your non-freak outfit? Thank you. That is... Oh, what a walk you have, sir. I just want you to dress like you're supposed to be here. She seems to have brought food over. I'm sorry. Who are you? Malcolm Landgrab and a lord. Well, she can be here. As long as she dresses in the appropriate attire. Okay. That was so cool. He bowed. I don't think they bow to each other. 15th century English sim just walks by. Oh my gosh, you had better not be... I'm sorry, sir. You are the Askia. You're the king. Just casually stops by my house. Hi. I'm your king. Just casually, just wanted to check in. He seems to have met some people well. He's gonna show them a book. It is only Thursday. This is gonna be a little bit of a longer episode than usual. I'm gonna go ahead and end the welcome wagon. Can we let everyone go home, please? Leave the fruitcake. Did you leave the fruitcake? No. Rude. As long as you can cook food. Okay. Go and go pee and take a bath. I suppose. Or take a bath first. And then go pee. I don't know. Whatever suits you best. to talk to the chicken? You could talk to the chicken. Is she back yet? She'll be back pretty soon, but she's gonna want to take a bath when she gets home. What did she get so far? Anything I can plant? Okay, she actually got quite a bit. I know that most of this probably wouldn't have been available for their time, like cherries, strawberries, and apples. Nah. So we are going to sell these. Oh, I can't sell them from her inventory. Oops. We're gonna move them over to his inventory. We're gonna sell them. And then we will use that money to purchase some custom seeds. We have vegetables. We'll see if there's any nuts we can get. I don't think I downloaded that many, so I'm not going to be too shocked. Oh, that's way too much. Okay. We'll just get herbs, veggies, and fruits. Okay, we'll just get herbs and veggies. Okay, go ahead and open those. So we did get some maize and some sweet potatoes, which is good. That's actually what I was kind of hoping for. We're gonna plant corn here. We don't want to plant it right where she, steps every day. We will plant the yams where she steps every day, though. Okay, go ahead and plant that. Go ahead and plant all of this stuff that she just foraged. When she gets back, we'll see what she also gets. Oh, this is bad. I'm gonna throw this in the trash. Oh, the chicken! Oh, look at the chicken. So sweet. Hi, little baker. Hi, little baker. He's gonna plant up this maize. I really want her to get back soon. We should water all of them. And not just one, please. Babes. Are you almost dying? Like, when are you gonna be back? And you're back. That was violent. She got potatoes, mushrooms, and carrots. We're gonna go ahead. I don't know if they would add potatoes. They would add taro roots, but I'm just gonna sell the potatoes. We will plant the mushrooms and the carrots. We'll plant them like that, I guess. Cause like, what are these? This is wheat. This is rice. That's rice. And we planted sweet potato down here. Okay. That's okay, that's okay. We'll leave those 3 for rice, and we'll plant these over here. So we should have carrots and mushrooms. I'm not really worried about like storing anything for the moment. I'm gonna give this fish to her so she can cook some dinner. Water all. She is tired. Oh my gosh, she takes her bonnet off to bathe. Or not, I can't tell if she just like wears like this flowers in her hair while she bathes. Interesting. Becca doesn't really like her. Interesting. Okay, go ahead and get out of the bath. You've been lounging around all day. Go cook some fish dinner. Continue planting. Okay. Wait, come back. Okay, guys. I think this is where I'm gonna end the episode. I had a lot of fun playing today. Of course, half the episode was just me going over like the rules and the timeline and stuff. The next episode will be a little bit more full. We didn't get past that much today. We did get past Thursday. I will go ahead and play Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off camera. For the baby, because hopefully the baby won't be born by then. But I will put a clip of the baby being born. The baby will obviously be born because we'll be in England for 1552. So I'll put a clip in of the baby being born and the role and the name, and we'll kind of go over the naming ceremony in the next episode for her baby, and I'll go over it briefly in the clip that I'll show. So I will see you all in the next episode, which will be in the year 1553. Anyways, have a very nice day, and I hope to see you all in the next episode. Please like and subscribe, and comment for what you would like to see next. Anyways, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.